How y'all doing out there today? I hope you're having a great day. Don't give your energy away and don't give nobody your peace. This podcast episode is sponsored by the Level Up Challenge. If you're ready to level up your life, your mind, your money, your peace, your experiences, your memories, your travels, and your bank account, sis, click that link in my description and go ahead and download and sign up for your Level Up Challenge. Y'all, let's talk about something that I know a lot of y'all could be dealing with out there, y'all. You can be healing from the wounds of a mother, but you really going through something right now and your healing has not taken place. It's time to heal, sis, and face that mother wound, the one you carried in silence, the one that you've minimized, the one that you've learned to function around, but you've never truly healed. This wound is not loud. It doesn't scream. It whispers. It shows up in your relationships, your self-worth, your boundaries, your voice, your confidence. It's the wound created by the mother who couldn't love you the way you needed to be loved. And even if she loved you the best way she knew how, it wasn't the right way. Your mama did some shit to you that you ain't even told nobody about. You grew up in that dysfunctional childhood, that dysfunctional home, and your mother did some things to you, and those wounds, they aching, baby. They growing, they unseen, they unheard. The mother wound that you need to heal is the ache of growing up unseen, unheard, and unprotected. It's the pain of being criticized instead of comforted, compared instead of celebrated, controlled instead of guided. It's the confusion of craving closeness with the woman who triggered your deepest insecurities. It's the guilt of wanting distance from the person you were taught to honor. It's the grief of realizing that your mother was emotionally unavailable, wounded, and overwhelmed long before you were born. Some of y'all is dealing right now with the pain of a mother who didn't believe the trauma and the molestation. Sis, it's time for you to scream, break some plates. I want you to let it out, and I want you to forgive the mother. And I want you to forgive her for not believing you for the uncle who molested you or the man that took your innocence. It's time to heal. Here's the truth, sis. The mother wound was not your fault, but healing is your responsibility. You cannot change who she was, but you can change who you become. You cannot rewrite her story, but you can reclaim your own. Healing begins when you stop waiting for the apology she may never give you, the nurturing she may never offer, the validation she may never understand. Release the fantasy version of your mother, sis, so that you can heal from the real one. Release the hope that she will suddenly become emotionally mature. Release the belief that her inability to love you fully means you were unlovable. You were not hard to love. She was hard to heal. The mother wound teaches you to overgive, overperform, overexplain, and overstay in seasons you know you're supposed to been got out of. It teaches you to silence your needs, hide your emotions, and shrink your brilliance. But healing teaches you the opposite. Healing teaches you boundaries. Healing teaches you self-trust. Healing teaches you emotional safety. Healing teaches you that you are worthy of tenderness, softness, and care. This is the season, sis, to really mother yourself, to give yourself the compassion she withheld, the affirmation she never spoke, the protection she could never provide. You are allowed to reparent the parts of you that were neglected. You are allowed to grieve the childhood you didn't get. You are allowed to build a life that feels safe, warm, and whole. My God, the mother wound ends with you. You are the cycle breaker. You are the generational healer. You are the woman who will raise herself into a version she always needed. And as you heal, you will not become bitter. You will become free. You will not pass down these cuts and pains and hurts to your daughter or your children. The wounds of a mother, the silent pain, the unspoken truth. But this is your healing season, and it's the healing that will change everything. It's time for you to be free. I love you, girl. Until next time, be blessed.